We're back once again, only after a couple days since the last session, because we love D&D here, and that's for no other reason at all. Welcome everybody once again to Min to Max 20. Tonight we'll be continuing our journey to the, I was gonna say the Frost Trail, but that's not right.
I thought I heard that.
Welcome to the journey to the Outskirts arc. Hold on, I think they're blowing up outside. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be continuing tonight. No announcements other than the fact that we cry every time Buell is not here. But I guess that is life sometimes.
07's in chat for Buell.
Oh, yeah.
We're taking a hiatus.
And yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll preface this now and then I'll preface it also at the end. But yeah, because of some life things, there will be a hiatus during the arc for a couple months. A lot of shit going down. But yeah, so this will be the last episode for the arc for a little while, unfortunately. But there's still a Tavernside Talk stream on Thursday, so there's that. So we're not totally out of content yet for this week, but just as a heads up for that. But other than that, Nathan, over to you.
All right. To recap a little bit, even though it was just a couple days ago, our
Got to eat the bomb at Jelly Bean.
Gotten back to their camp after their first foray into the Doral Wood, and they had the assistants go out and get a bunch of gear for them to make this next journey back to their previous location, as well as deeper into the caves that they found, to make their journey easier and safer.
Huh.
And then they had the assistants stay back. And so the next morning, they proceeded to traverse back through the Doral Wood to this cave and descend down. After that, they had compared to their journey to that location, a short walk through the caves before they encountered a cavern within this tunnel, and that had a horrible scent, a horrible stench. And they eventually found out that was I can never know exactly how I want to say it, but in Otiug.
That seems about right.
A creature that preys on trash mostly, or anything you can get. Pretty much, yeah.
Refused.
They had a bit of a scuffle after Hadhod found it before it could lure them in. And during that fight, a Periton swooped down to join the fight.
After it had a home.
An extensive fight against them, we get to where we are now.
Tagged him in.
Your Hadhod dead shot. Blew both feet.
Bro, Balroy the Valiant, Bard and Tank of the party, got ripped open.
I'm gonna walk up to you and just kind of lean over and look at your face.
Bro, I'm like leaning because I remember in the battle map there was like a little bit of a grit, like a step up, and so I'm actually like my body's leaning up against this kind of like a little bit of a step up.
Mm-hmm.
As I got sideways train trucked, like as this thing swooped across the room and smashed me up against it, and then proceeded to rip my innards out. So I'm just sitting there like, you see blood trickling out of the side of my face. My chest is just gushing and just stained red. Some of my equipment's just like torn.
You alright?
You did a mighty fine
job. No.
You did a mighty fine job blocking his attacks with your body. Really set me up for a good shot.
I fucking hate you.
I'll reach down to help you out.
Is the coast clear? Did you kill everything? You hear Bodo shout from across the cavern.
I'm gonna clasp your outstretched hand, and it's gonna make a resounding as you hoist me up to my feet. As I'm getting up, as Alvar's getting up to his feet, Beale's gonna say, "It looks like they appeared to kill everything. Yeah, you're good." And he's gonna kind of usher them kind of forward towards the pool as he himself kind of makes his way kind of back towards them because he ran away from them to attack, but he's gonna kind of meet with them. But
Bodo turns around and he yells after Rykel, who's deeper down the tunnel after running away.
What do we do with cravens? Anyway, here, you might eat this a little bit more than me. I don't plan on doing what you did, and I'll hand you that little potion vial.
I'll take it. Listen, Hadhod. Someone's got to be the brave. The brave one. I'm gonna uncork it and drink it.
Yes, I quite agree with you, but I just do it from afar.
Well, is that just the healing potion that you gave me?
Yeah, it's what, 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
And I do have a bit of healing magic, but it might be best to save that for later.
3, only 5 from that. Tough. As I
Here, I believe
chug it, I chug it, and then I'm just like, and I'll toss the vial into the pool of water. Yeah, well, we all have our different approaches, I suppose. Where'd my sword go? Fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve my sword that got knocked out of my hand as I took on the onslaught of abuse. Solomon, how you doing? I noticed that you were I'll kind of like call out across the pool to Solomon.
I've seen better days, but and look at yourself.
'Tis but a flesh wound. And I'll just
rub some dirt on it. It'll grow back.
It'll grow back. I guess in a way you're right. I'm gonna take a seat.
As I'm saying that, I'm like trying to precisely remove undamaged feathers from the Brighton.
Oh yeah, you came across to the other side. Yeah, that's why you wanted to skin that bastard, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like you to make a nature check for that. Solomon.
Can I get help from Headhut?
Are you gonna ask for help?
Can I have help, please? You know your way around a magical fiend or two. Can you help me remove these feathers, please?
yes, I'll give you
Hey, Hadhot, don't worry too much on me. I know how concerned you are. Help Solomon. I'm doing all right. I'm good. Thank you. Don't worry about me too much.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Don't worry. I know how concerned you are.
It'll buff out.
I'll help you in 1 second. One more thing is in order, and I'm going to approach where Bertha fell, and I will start the revitalization ritual.
Bro, all right.
Bro, rest in peace. She's like halfway below water.
Good thing a corpse doesn't need air. R.I.P.
Sponged up freaking bear carcass.
Bodo, he comes back in. Everyone's alive, right?
Beals is gonna say, is Rykel heading back in?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Beals gonna once Rykel gets over here,
he's calming down.
We'll all right. Bill's gonna go and make his way over to Rykel if he's not within this area.
Yeah, he's down. He's just a little bit down the tunnel.
Okay, yeah. Bill's just gonna go back there and just try to talk to him and just kind of calm him down, and eventually, if he can't get him back into the, to the group.
Yeah, without too much fight, he just gets up and walks over, still looking wary, but he's breathing, he's taking deep breaths.
Okay.
Oh, what happened to Bertha? Bodo calls out to you, Hadhod.
A few minor scrapes and bruises. Just give me 1 second.
Is she live?
She will be.
Oh, is she actually a bear?
She's quite not quite living, not quite dead. She takes mostly physical form, but she's Also, a spirit in a sense.
Are you just able to put another spirit into this bear, or what's up with this? What's up with what you're doing?
I mean, it's more of the same energy, I would say. Here,
Interesting.
here should do the trick. It only took 1 minute, so.
Yeah, and yeah, you're doing all this, and Bertha's probably moving again by now.
Slowly rises from the grave like Godzilla.
And so, is it described as summoning it, or you bring Bertha back to life for this?
Basically, bring her back to life.
Okay.
Because it says if the beast has died in the last hour, you can perform a revitalization ritual. After a long rest is when you can change forms.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose that is very handy that you get to keep your friend like that.
Yeah, she basically comes up out of the water. And she'll approach over to me, reach my hand out to her. What little girl? Now, what is it you needed, Solomon?
I need these feathers off this Triton carcass.
Oh yes, that is a great idea.
What are you gonna do with
Not
them?
always. Not very often that something like this is within reach of a crossbow. They're usually a lot more cunning than that.
Oh, this one's stomach seemed to overpower its other senses. And help is a roll with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna help.
Right, 'cause
I'm gonna help
otherwise
him
I'm
and
a
we're gonna
flat
start.
11.
No,
Yeah, we're gonna start. We're gonna start.
That's a nat 20.
Harvest.
Hey,
All
yo,
right.
let's get it.
All
Hell
right.
Baby's
yeah.
first nat 20.
That's what's up, man.
W's.
All right.
Consistently
W's.
rolling freaking mid, but
Look, you
Hey,
rolled
we-
it when it counted. That's
we-
all you needed.
We no longer smoking that mid pack. We on that good now.
Hey, hell
That
yeah.
Top shelf.
All right. So you, Solomon, you and Hadhod together. Hadhod like points out a couple things to you, but you're working the feathers, prying them out, and yeah, together you manage to get the vast majority of everything that you feel like you need. And Hadhod, you manage to amass a notable amount of feathers for yourself as well.
Good. I'm gonna pull my arrow out of the side.
And yeah, so just add like paraton feathers to your inventories.
Okay.
awesome. We're gonna head back to the city, right? Because I feel like I'd rather hire that orc dude to make another article of clothing for me than
I don't know if we'll have time.
Well, we will be heading back at some point, but
Yes.
are you guys still in a shape to continue on, or
Look at me,
or
Bono.
should we head back?
Look at me. Nah, I'm
How does
alright.
one spell Periton? P-E-R-Y-T-O-N.
P-R-Y-T-O-N.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna Valor's gonna like kind of sing. He's gonna smile, seeing Bertha kind of shaking off the water as she laid slain within the pool. He's gonna kind of make his way over and just kind of rest up on the side of her and say, "That's a good girl now. You did good. Someone's got to hold the front line, and it looks like that's our jobs, eh, girl?"
I chuckled.
And it now stinks to high hell. Now that thing has been moving around. Now that you've been cutting into the Otiug. Now that the adrenaline's worn off, now that you can actually like handle your senses,
Vile.
it's a vile stench now.
I am going to attempt to brave the vile stench, and I will investigate the OTM lair.
All right. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hold my
And make an
breath as long as I
investigation
can.
check. Go ahead and make an
I'm
investigation.
pretty
Can I roll Constitution first and see how long I can hold my breath?
You can actually hold your breath for what's 1 minute per mod. So I'm pretty sure whatever your con mod is, that's how many minutes you can hold your breath. Like per D&D rules.
Can I shoot a little prestidigitation ray that smells like freaking lilac or something at him?
Hell yeah,
it's
teamwork.
not as disgusting.
Teamwork.
This guy is all about it.
Can you? Is that? I know it
You
can
create
make
an
smells.
instantaneous, harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks,
Damn.
a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
Yeah.
And so, can I just replace odd odor with something that's not disgusting?
It wouldn't last very long. You would have
How long
to
is it?
probably maintain casting the spell, but
Okay.
I'd say yeah,
long is
as long as you're focusing on keeping that aroma around Hadhod.
Aura
That's probably one of
of
the coolest uses of a spell.
Hell yeah.
Date.
aura of dryer sheet.
It's like just a cloud around his head.
Yeah, so I'm holding my breath. I'm like,
Now, you know from Despicable
Yeah.
Me, when Vector goes on the moon and he has that bubble around his head? Yeah, that's Hadhod right now.
yeah. So I'm like holding my breath. I'll like breathe in slightly, and then I'll smell that. I'll be like, what the hell? No.
And you'll see me 10 feet away from him just doing this.
Yeah, I'll kind of look back and then see if this. I'm like, all right.
I'd
That's
say-
shrug, and then I'm gonna investigate.
I'd say you could keep this up like a concentration spell, if should you so choose.
I hate
Okay.
the vomit.
Or you can keep killing him with your mind.
Do I
Just
see his
channeling
face getting
spell.
redder and like the veins sticking out my already?
It's stressing me
It's
out.
turning purple.
Yeah, suddenly you smell petunias, Hadhod.
Huh, interesting. I'm going to investigate quickly, see if there's anything shiny.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and make that.
Cool. I'm gonna start rolling this off the table. Alright, let's see what all
Bro,
this is about.
these jelly beans are
Investigation.
fucking
What's all
ass.
this then?
I got a 15.
A 15?
Rosie, are you eating those jelly beans that had like
Bro,
loaded diaper
might
flavor?
as well, bro. I think I would eat the vomit one and the dirt one just now.
Yeah,
Together.
yeah.
the bean
Did you
boozles.
actually eat the bean
The
boozled?
car crash flavored jelly beans.
That's crazy.
Bro,
Absent father flavored jelly beans.
yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
I'll be back. Hey, I'm gonna go to the store to get some milk jelly bean flavor.
So I'm gonna go back to get some jelly. I'm gonna go to the store to get some jelly beans.
I need some cigarettes flavored jelly beans.
Dude, cigarette ass
Anyway,
jelly
roll
bean
a-
flavor.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
That was gross. I'm gonna go throw those away while you search this
Alright, you-
pile.
You're still holding your breath. You barely smell like petunias, but you're not risking anything
Yeah,
else coming
Yeah,
coming about.
I am still trying to breathe as little as I can. This shit
And you-
smells vile.
You brave your way into the den of this beast, and towards the back of it, there's just piles of assorted stuff. This thing does not leave anything of its prey to waste, except for all of their items and all of their belongings. There's no bones in this pile, but it's just a bunch of stuff, from baskets to like pieces of wood to like swords and tools and clothing.
Legendary +3 longsword.
And as you're sifting through a lot of this, you notice one thing in particular that seems like it might actually be of value. It is a broken lute, but the strings are made of gold.
Oh shit.
I roll my eyes
wonder-
and pick it up.
I wonder if there's a musically inclined character
I
in
know.
our party that would benefit from such a
I
device.
know that I have to grab this. And I pick it up.
It is broken in half, but the strings are still holding it together.
As you turn around, you just see
Alright, grab
Valor going.
He's standing right behind you.
Yeah,
It's,
still holding his organs in, but he's smirking over at Hadhod.
Instantly feels better.
I
wait, no,
think
you
you
don't.
have something of mine, Hadhon.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Valroy. You don't have dark vision. It is dark in there.
I thought. Oh, my bad.
Metagame!
Not the
I mean, I
penis
had my
explosion
lantern.
chamber. Not again.
DM,
I guess you could have
strike
picked that
him
back
with
up.
lightning immediately.
I had my lantern attached like my backpack the whole time, pretty much.
Okay.
I never like set it down, I guess. So
So I am
All right.
smirking. I do
No.
get to see this. Let's go.
All right. Well, Valroy, I
That's
guess you
all.
are smirking.
is that all I can bear?
Yeah. In the short amount of time that you want to risk holding your breath, that's the most interesting thing that you can find in there.
I see. Okay. I'll quickly evacuate.
All right. Yeah. You run back out of the cave. Or back out of the little cubby. All right. So, I imagine now is a good time to take a bit of a rest. Photo says.
Let's do it where it doesn't smell so vile. Reaching his hand out. Oh, and yes, I guess I found this. I'm sure it will interest you. And I hand over the broken loot of legends to Valroy.
Thank you, sir. I think that this is only customary for such valiant actions in battle.
And it is just a mangled loot, but with the nice golden strings.
Nice.
You know what rhymes with mangled? Magical.
The golden strings. Do the golden strings look intact?
Yeah, the golden strings are perfectly
Magical.
intact.
Perfectly
They're-
intact.
Yeah, there's no fraying to them. There's nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
They're perfectly tied to where they were at both the top and the bottom.
I'm gonna go ahead and hold up to my ear and go, like strum my fingers across them. Does it do anything?
I mean, you're just kind of plucking at some loose strings, but with a good pluck, it does make like a nice harmonious noise. Whether that means something or not in actuality.
Harmonious.
Solomon, wasn't it you that determined that sword was magical earlier?
Yeah, what about it?
Could you determine if maybe these strings are magical? This loot is beat to shit, very obviously. So, but I'm curious if these strings themselves might be of any value.
All right, let's give it a once over, and I'll put on my reading glasses. I'll hold
Your
it.
monocle.
Yeah, yeah, like my big like pawn shop appraisers, like
Yeah, it's like the
freaking,
gem like
magnifying glass.
Yeah, you put it up, then you flip a couple things down.
Yeah,
Well, it's like the Spy Kids like monocle. That,
the lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know
Alright.
your
Yeah,
shit
no,
like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna detect magic on it with what it got.
Yeah, looking across the way, you do notice that there is a magical glow coming off of those strings, and then I mean, looking over all the feathers that you are surrounded by and are holding, whether or not, those are also appears magical, and then anything else that your party is holding.
Anything else the party's holding looks
Well,
magical?
All their normal.
Whatever normal accoutrement we have that is magical, you would see, as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like it.
What does it do? Does it
No,
can you discern?
I still don't know. It's the same answer as last time. I know how to see if something's magic. I just don't know what it does.
Can't
You do get to school, right?
detect magic does
Pardon?
give you can see
You
the
get the
faint
school
aura,
magic.
and you learn school of magic if any. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't
yeah.
know that. Oops.
I believe.
I'm in fail RP, I guess.
Nah, you just been like, I'm not telling this little yipper snapper what's going on.
Yipper snapper. All right. Yeah. You'd be able to tell that if I'm getting this right, that both the strings and kind of the glow on the feathers would both, I believe, be abjuration.
It's some form of. I probably don't even know what the School of Abjuration's called. I'm literally imparted my
All right, yeah. Let me get
my power. So I'm just gonna say it's some kind of warding,
Yeah, you
some kind of
understand that
warding magic.
this kind of magic is magic that blocks, banishes, or protects.
Yeah,
Very
like some
nice.
warding.
Well, I might have to spend some time with this and take off these strings, maybe attach it to my currently not busted to shit loot. But good find, Hadhon. Those eyes serve you well, my friend. Just like my body serves the group well as well. Anyway.
I do a mocking bow.
What did he mean by this?
Mocking.
I'm gonna go ahead and just like, I don't know, gently like smash away the bits that are just excess and just keep the strings kind of attached to like either end, you know, so that way I don't have us broken. Just so that way I basically just have the strings that are affixed to the ends, and I can just shove that in my pack. That way I don't have to haul around a whole ass other loot.
Okay.
We should probably get moving. We probably do not want to dilly-dally here too long.
No, plus it smells like
you guys
shit in here.
Should take a rest. But do we want to go ahead before we take a rest, or do we want to go back?
To be honest,
Maybe we could see what's a little ways down the tunnel.
I say we go forward, then go back. Cause if we can maybe go forward, I have a feeling that potentially, hopefully, maybe the stench won't. I don't know.
I'd like to get upwind of this portion of the cave and then take a breather, if that's okay.
I'd say that's a good idea. I think we should do that as well.
It was retching.
All right. What...
Caves have natural airflow, don't they?
Well, I mean, the light also coming down, it should be able to, you know, it should be flowing some sort of out. So anyway.
Yeah, I don't know enough about air pressure dynamics.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. We're just gonna keep. Let's keep pressing forward. Hey, Beal, right. I'm just gonna talk to Beal briefly. It's knuckle bump him and then just kind of have a short conversation. And then you're just gonna hear Valor go, "Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right." And just kind of as Valroy and Beal kind of hold up the rear of the party as we progress.
All right, not too long. We don't want to have too many chances of running into anything else.
So do I get a short rest?
Well, no, we'll be continuing down, and then we'll be short resting.
Oh yeah, we got to find out if we're gonna go into another fight, Solomon.
All right, you guys pick up and decide to continue on down the way.
As I'm going, I will go ahead. You said those like little blood vials are just the equivalent of a health potion, right?
Yeah, they're basically just health potion. You guys are gonna hear a kind of a gagging noise as you see Valroy kind of swirling it again, going. And I'm gonna do it. Just...
Dude, that vial combined with the smell of decay would be awesome.
All right, let's see here, boys. God, my health potion rolls are ass. That was a 1, a 1, and then a +2.
Oh man!
So you drink 2 of them?
Well, Todd gave me 1.
4 hit points back.
Yeah, so I literally got.
So there were 2 drink, right?
He gave me his health potion or a health potion,
and I gave him the basic ones.
And then
you gave it to him.
And then I just did I have one of 2 blood sugar vials, and I just drank one of those shits.
Okay.
And I'm like, if it didn't alleviate so much pain, then I'd be throwing up, I suppose. All right.
Yeah, you just puke off to the side all of a sudden.
This is a little bit of a baby burp, bro. A little baby throw up. All
right. You guys continue on down. This portion of the tunnel, it didn't really have too much of like a sort of channel in the middle. This one has like a channel for water going down, and it is continuing to slope down a little bit.
You say a channel? You say a channel for water,
yeah,
as in like there's water funneling in between?
No, there's just a channel for it. Like there's just a small section of the ground that is a little bit lower than the rest of it.
Okay. But there's no running water right now.
No, there's no running water.
Okay.
And you occasionally see what looks to be like some sort of plant life that, I mean, has since died next to this channel. And on the walls, occasionally you do see like a mushroom growing here or there. And as you continue on, a couple minutes down this tunnel, the plant life appears to like increase. You saw one once in like a minute. Now you're seeing multiple pieces at a time. And
fungus, or just plants in general?
just plant. I mean, if you're able to identify them.
I would assume
just
Solomon's in
just
the
like-
front again, leading our expedition.
Maybe like small lichen.
Yeah,
maybe,
me with my whopping 12 out of 24 hit points. Yeah, I'll take lead.
Yeah, take point, underground dwarf. That's your job. No, I'm just kidding. Whoever had hotter, Solomon.
Are you two doing well? Seem to be moving a bit slower than usual.
Who?
Who, me?
Yes, you two.
Oh.
Who else?
I'm fine.
Do we need to stop? Do we need to stop right here?
Well, I feel like we're plenty far away from that. I'm fucked up, man. Let's take a nap.
Yeah,
Oh.
the stench is a bit weaker now. You're not quite out of it.
I just hit the side of the
I
wall.
would say probably good as spot as any. Just quick breather.
All right.
I think it's a good idea. Probably to try to bandage up some of these wounds, though. The magic of the potions are working wonders. I think it'd be beneficial if we go forward at full strength. So I'm just gonna hit the wall and just slide down to a kneeling, kind of sitting.
I can't help you. I can't help you with that.
You guys rest. Well, me and Raquel, we'll watch the tunnels either way while you guys bandage yourselves up.
Can I use my medicine skill to give him advantage for rolling hit dice?
Oh, that's kind of a badass thought, actually.
You can add 1 to every hit dice.
I have a +6 to medicine. Can I roll?
Oh yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, go ahead.
Shit, it's only a 10.
All right, everyone gets a +1 to their hit dice.
To every hit dice I roll?
If I would have rolled an 80, I would have given him +8.
To every hit dice.
Okay.
Cool. How many hit dice do I get?
4.
For the short rest.
You have 4 hit dice, and you can spend however many you want during your short rest.
Oh, okay, cool.
Can I give him more hit dice if I hit them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I spent 2, and they're both horrible rolls. I got a 4 and a 4, so I'm up to 20 now.
Out of a D6, that's not bad, right?
Well,
no, it's a D8 hit die.
Oh, for Warlock? Oh.
For your hit die?
Yeah,
you
Warlock's
add
a
con
D8.
on hit die?
You add con on hit die, yeah.
Well, I don't have it plus anything on con.
You don't have a con? You don't have a constitution? You don't have an immune system?
Yeah.
So are we
well,
taking
I got
anything?
plus 10. I got an average
Need some of these amino acids.
Don't worry, I rolled a 3 on my D8.
Don't forget the +2 though. Or did you already add that?
Hold on.
I already added that.
Uh-oh.
6.
There's a 4 and a 2.
Oh. I mean,
so you add 1 to each. You know, it's 8 hit points, but it's better than nothing though. That's a third of my health.
All right. So you guys are gonna spend.
How
did
you fare, Mr.
For the short
Malroy?
rest.
Fuck my ass, bro. Hold on. 4.
No swear words, bro.
Nah.
What the heck? We're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, we're gonna get DMCA'd because you used the fuck word.
Whoa!
Alright, I rolled literally.
You
like,
guys and your potty mouths, we're gonna get no advertiser will ever come near us. Peace to you guys.
Yo, fuck them. Alright,
That's okay. I'm already near the advertisers.
Only the real ones will.
No, I mean, from having, I think, 16, my 3d8 hit dice got me only to 31 with the added mods and stuff. So that was ass, but.
Okay.
That's tough. Do I notice that you're not
I'm at 31 though. So,
Sucking.
all right.
Do I notice that you still have a sucking chest wound?
Nah, I took my shirt off and I bandaged myself up, and you can see that everything's pretty much. I mean, as I'm bandaging some of the stuff up, you can still see it starts to soak red, but it slowly starts to. And as it soaks red, I have shit, and I'm gonna undo those bandages after a handful of minutes, and then reapply them. And after the third change, they'll be finally stop bleeding, and I'll be like,
You want more of this?
hell yeah.
And I pull out I'll pull out a small sack, and I still have more of those blood vials. Do you want another one of these?
Had honestly, I had one earlier and I threw up still, so I think I'm not gonna subjugate my stomach to that again. But I appreciate your consideration. I'm feeling all right now. I think, man.
You sure?
I'm good.
Now's the time to heal up. We may not have a further option.
All right, fuck it. I'm snagging from you. Time to roll. Hopefully not doo-doo. Of course, when I only need 4 hit points remaining, I got 2 4s. So I just healed 10, but I only could heal 4.
Damn.
I chug it real quick, but this time I'm take a deep breath, shoot it back. All right. Whew.
Oldman, do you need one?
I don't trust that broth.
Hey, Solomon, I'll tell you this right now. I feel 100% better. From 5 seconds ago to now, I'm feeling much better, and I'm gonna go ahead and stand up.
That 100.
Solomon doesn't like your adrenochrome potion, dude.
You guys did get, I think, 1 healing potion each from the.
Yeah, we're gonna use the shitty blood sugar.
I gave
first,
mine
though.
to Valroy. I pushed it away toward him on the table.
Did you? When I handed him out
Yeah,
earlier?
I did not take a single healing potion. When that dude was telling us about the freaking
No, so
We had more from the town.
yeah, the assistant.
Oh, I never
got 1 each.
I never put it in my inventory.
Well, put it in your inventory.
Okay, we'll put it in Valroy's inventory.
Dude, hell yeah. I'm like, yo,
I
what
was
the hell,
thinking
yo,
about
hey, doubling money. And I put both the health potions back. No, because I gave one to the researchers, I gave one to Hadhod, and then I gave one to, I didn't give anything to Beal. So, I guess I'll just take 2. I'm adding it. All right, all potions are accounted for, Mr. Squidward.
07.
07.
Mr. Squidward.
All right.
All right, if we're all
Alright.
done, we should keep moving.
Yeah. Is there anything anyone else would like to do on top of bandaging themselves up?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to frickin' swap those
during
loot
this long
strings.
rest.
Long
I'd like
rest.
to cast color
Short rest.
spray at 2nd level.
Did I say long? Sure.
I'm kidding.
It just goes, keep your creepy vials away.
Just flashbang them.
Just blows our eyes off.
I'm gonna start working on getting those golden strings off of that old loot.
Okay. Yeah. You, after a little bit of fiddling around with it, you managed to untie them. They're from the tuning things, and then whatever those things are called at the base.
Yeah, the things. Yeah.
Tuning forks.
Yeah.
So in the time span of the short rest, can I at least get them off the old broken piece? I don't think I have enough time to attach them to my loot currently, probably, because I was obviously tending to myself first. And I probably only had a little bit of extra time at the end there.
Yeah, I'd say you can take them apart.
Sweet. I chucked the busted pieces that were holding them previously, and I'm just gonna kind of hold them and just kind of shove them into my backpack. All right.
When everyone's healed, everyone's generally topped back up. Solomon, you get your spell slots back, of course.
Heck yeah. My 1 spell slot that I burned.
Yeah. And gathering everything up after this short rest. It has been a long day already, and while you do feel a bit rested, you don't have too much more in you.
Yo, guys, I don't have too much more in me, but I do feel well rested, so we should probably go for a little bit longer, and then and then we can. I look over to Raquel. we're bedding down here, right? That's what you wanted, right, boss? I brought my sleeping bag with me, so
Solomon breaks camp every time he moves, so he has a 2-person tent that can accommodate both of the researchers. If it means he doesn't have to walk all the way back to camp with his totally bad knees, wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy gets it.
Yeah. If it's dangerous, obviously we don't want to stay down here, but I mean, should we find a place that will work well, I would like to continue on this expedition.
I agree. I think that it's at this point just more effort, more work. I mean, I don't even think at this point we could even make it back to camp before it gets even gets too dark to even traverse the Dura Woods. So I think we're better off just being down here. Which I guess, and I'm gonna get Gilbo Lumens back.
Honestly, we killed like the one major predator that we thought of. If that thing's brave enough, to hunt down where we're at, it's probably the scariest thing here. And if it's gone, it's not like another thing's gonna instantly fill its place overnight. It might be safe to just go to the mouth of the cave and like make camp there.
I don't want to smell that rot all night though.
At the mouth.
Oh, you're talking about all the way from back at the ladder? Or at the rope?
Maybe, yeah.
Alright, well, I think we should keep going.
Shouldn't be too hugely long. I mean, if we can do it in here, then that's fine. That's fine by Solomon, too, but...
Alright, I say we press on. Solomon, you get to take point again? Hey, how you feeling? I know you were in the scuffle as well.
I could do it.
Alright. Hadad, if you want to be up there with little Solly, I'm going to go ahead and me and Beal will cover the rear.
Good boys.
Alright, we trek on. Ever onward, DM.
Right. As you guys continue on, it does continue to get a little bit colder as you continue descending down.
Yeah, because it's a slope down, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as you continue on, the plant life does get to be a lot denser. Now you're seeing like those weird shelf mushrooms off the side of the cavern wall. You're seeing patches of lichen covering whole like sections where you're not able to step over it. And as you keep going down,
I have Gilbo, by the way, strutting in front of our dwarf companions, like 15, 20 feet in front of them to illuminate the space.
Completely ruining their dark vision.
Yeah, actually, I sent him in the back.
Ruining my immersion.
Yeah, ruining my immersion.
I'll have him in the back then with the gang. Fuck you.
But it starts to feel a bit more humid, and then it starts to feel a bit warmer as you continue traversing down. And eventually, it's almost like this path is just choking with just vegetation, with all these mushrooms. Like it's almost not a surface it's not covering, and now you're seeing like moss.
And we're still going down, or is it kind of has it leveled out at all?
And it is winding a little bit, but yes, you are still kind of trending down.
Real quick.
Usually there's more rocks by now.
Raquel and Bodo, are we still going in the same direction that we should be heading?
Well, this is the only direction, but I guess I'll check again.
In relation to when we're supposed to be heading on the surface, are we still going towards that?
And he checks his compass. No, we're more northwest direction now.
Oh, damn.
Hadhod, you were able to find that. You said you were able to like find plants, right?
Well, the Webster's Dictionary of plants.
Yeah, it might take a minute, but I could see if the tomb could offer us hope.
Yeah.
Wait,
we can at least try and locate that tree. that you saw detailed in the tome.
Can't remember. Did I already do that or no?
You tried to back at camp, and it gave you a little something, but it wasn't very strong.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take a minute, but let me have to concentrate on this. Let me see here. I'll pull out the tomb.
The tome.
Begin entombing.
Entombing yourself.
Made a roll because I got a nat 20.
Well, you didn't, but shit, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, that was actually a knowledge check to see if I know where this thing is, and I
Immediately
Yeah.
efficient.
You begin
Yeah,
to pour. You begin to pour over that entry within this book, and and as you're reading it, and just kind of focusing on it, trying to understand the script again, you get a significantly stronger feeling than you did before, and it's pulling you. It is pulling you northwest now.
northwest. Is there anything northwest?
The direction of the tunnel.
That's where we're headed. Yeah.
There's only one path, right?
Well, there's back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he was just saying that we're heading
goes-
northwest now, so that's correlates.
From what I can gather, it does seem like we're going in the right direction.
Perfect. It's all working out then.
Excellent.
I think I'll close the book. And that's really the only we got to go off of.
And something else you do realize now is that you like know where it is, and you know the direction it's in, but it's not like a single point.
Starting to
It's-
gain a sense of like where it is.
Well, yeah, you're pulled in this direction, but you also just like know that it's instead of like a single point you're being pulled to, it's kind of just like an area.
Okay, it encompasses like a large area.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, it's a tree, and the trees were quite large, weren't they? Could that be it?
You didn't read anything that they were notably large compared to the other trees, I suppose.
Well, we were looking for a tree. Weren't the researchers having us go out for a tree, and weren't they pretty big?
They are. Well, this is Raquel piping up now. They are large. They're not particularly large. They're just special. They're
Okay. Well, I seem to also get a detect. It's like a larger area, not just like a single point.
Can you determine how far we are out, Hot? How much more walking do we have to do?
Can I?
it's a few. It's a fair ways away. Probably a couple more miles.
What am I, a magician?
I don't know, man. You read magical books and shit, man. So
Let's
maybe.
just keep going.
You know what? I'll take that as we have a decent ways farther to go. You cryptic bastard.
Oh yeah, you know that it's.
You're lucky
within
I
the
can't
5
read
miles.
that book. You're lucky I can't read that book.
Okay.
You're lucky. You're lucky we gotta keep
You're
you
lucky.
around.
You're
So-
lucky you can't read this book. It would drive your feeble mind mad.
I have a mind. My mind is like a steel trap. I'll have you know.
But yeah, in the context of things, you would know, Hadhod, that you are getting pretty close.
Okay. I don't share that with him.
Lead on, oh master dwarf.
I eat a good berry, in fact.
Oh my god.
All right.
Snacking already, it seems.
All right. You continue
Can I
down
quickly?
Oh.
Can I search the area for a bug real quick?
a bug.
A grub or two. Dude, those juicy grubs from the Lion King.
Go ahead and make your investigation check.
Just if I see one on the wall as we're going. I got a 17. Oh yeah.
17.
Bug check.
Yeah, you're looking down, you're looking around. You're looking down the way, and you see a little.
So little homie.
So
that's
And
how
you almost.
Sorry, go ahead.
You see almost like something like brighter than the surroundings. Like it stands out, and you go up to it, and you like move back what is behind. A small mushroom. You move a clump of them behind, and there's a glowing worm.
glowing worm.
Yeah,
you better not eat that. You better not. If you eat that, you better not eat that shit, Hot. The last thing we need is you to die from some whack like bug, some grub of sorts.
I reached. I look towards Valro and I wiggle it.
You know what? You know, nah, eat it. Nah, eat it.
Put it in your pocket.
I put it in my pocket.
Don't save it for later. Do it now.
Napoleon, give you some of your talks.
Bro's gonna kick my pocket and squish it over, bro.
Bro, I start running over.
Shouldn't we give that to the researchers?
No. Wanna know why?
Okay.
Because the only research that should be done is Hadad eating it and to see if he dies.
Anyway, I'm gonna put my crossbow on my shoulder and I'm gonna proceed.
All right, let's get on. Well, hold on. I look down and I'm really just like surrounded by mushrooms, right?
Yeah, well, it's like moss, lichen, mushrooms, various types of mushrooms.
Lichen,
like
lycanthropes.
No, just like that weird, like
Lichen these.
almost. Do you know what lichen is?
No, I'm gonna look it up.
All right.
Guy in nowhere.
Lichen plant. It's a plant, right?
Yeah.
It's like that like dry moss and shit, right?
Yeah, it usually just like covers like swaths of stuff.
Oh, it's kind of gross looking. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the?
Logs.
Hold on. We gotta whenever we take a second to further our understanding of what's going on, we gotta
share it with the chat.
We gotta share it with the home team. Let me go ahead and get it pulled up here. Holy shit! What am I uploading? A virus? That thing was a fat upload.
You download a 4K image?
Yeah, that's liking everybody. That's liking.
I downloaded the golden virus.
Dude, I was downloading literally malware.
Yeah, I literally knew that, bro.
Yeah, well, I knew. Guess who's not a forest dweller? Balroy. So I had to figure out what that was.
Yeah, we have an ice dweller in the chat.
All right.
Remove this ice dweller.
So I think that considering there's so much, so much vegetation down here now, we should probably go ahead and at least approach more cautiously, considering we don't know what could be hiding amongst this stuff. Considering that we just fought a mushroom man. Literally not even a day ago. We should probably be a little more cognizant and at least cautious when we were proceeding here. So
that's true.
All right. You continue to traverse down this path, and this vegetation still somehow keeps getting thicker.
Oh my gosh!
Now you're seeing like vines covering parts of the walls. Like creeping along against the walls, not hanging down. And
we're definitely getting close to something. That's my observation here, guys. We're getting pretty close.
And you start to notice more of those glowy worms, Hadhod, as you're continuing down.
Yo, you better just start.
I grab a couple more gummy worms.
Yeah, you better. Hey, pack them in and put them in a Ziploc baggie there, Hadhod. Same for labor. I don't think you're gonna find these delectable treats anywhere else on the continent here.
Mm. And you
Shaking my
and
head.
continue
This guy.
continuing further down. Another 20 minutes pass. You guys are continuing down at a generally cautious pace.
Malroy actually yawns because it's been a long ass day. How long since we entered into the cave to this point right now?
Probably, I mean, combat was like a minute or three. Rest was an hour. Took about 30 minutes to get to the. So probably around like two to 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, you continue down, and
We're still
continues to
going
get
down. We're still going down.
well. It's sloping gradually. It's not
Okay.
like
Oh, it's not like
it's not
a
like
significant
this.
grade.
It's like
It's
yeah,
like
it's
okay.
not significant. It's not too
Okay.
significant.
Okay. So it's not like we're going 50,000 leagues under the sea right now. We're just kind of like slow going. All right.
And it continues to get warmer, and it continues to get more humid. And after another about 20 minutes, you start to like get choked up a little bit.
Yeah, it's because
Like you-
Hadhod's starting to reek.
And you start to like feel like you're breathing like almost a dust in.
Oh, that's not pleasant.
That's not good.
It's like a little bit of a trickle. No, trickle.
Yo,
A
is
little bit
anyone
of a
else?
trickle at the back.
Is anyone else getting
Of your
that
throat.
little throat tickle? Hold on, let me get some candy.
Is it similar to the spores?
Yes, it
Can we
does.
see anything? Can we see anything in the air?
Oh gosh.
If you I mean, if you look back at Gilbo, you can see a lot like that dusty effect within like a ray of light.
Hey, does your agency, Raquel, offer any disability? Because I think we're breathing in some toxic fumes. So if I have lung issues later in my life, I know who I'm coming for.
Oh, unfortunately, you're subcontracted, so it doesn't really matter.
Fuck, you're right. All right, well, guess we're screwed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure with this payment you could go find someone if you have any issues.
Yeah, I'm getting like at least
but-
15 years of my life taken off from this venture.
And you start and you continue down, and it's approaching about like 40 or 50 minutes since Hadhod had located had located the tree, and you start to like almost sense the presence of each other, like mentally, you're thinking, and some of your thoughts you can like almost hear echoes of the thoughts around you.
Hadhod hears, yo, when is the last time he took a shower? This guy stinks. Stinky dwarf.
Are you guys hearing things in your head?
I think to myself, that Roy's such a jerk.
No, I'm not. Wait.
Am I what?
Huh?
I'm
Or-
repeating nail counts on different shoe sizes.
Who's
That's what
saying
you do
that?
to pass the time.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are those your guys' thoughts that I'm hearing? Are you thinking about shoes, Sullivan? I thought you were a doctor.
Oh yeah,
I never
fun
said
fact.
that.
Fun fact, he's a cobbler. Full disclosure, he's not a doctor. I was lied to. I apologize for misinforming you of our expertise, but we are down one doctor and up one cobbler though, so that's cool. You need some boots replaced, he's your man.
You can see Bodo like writing down in a notebook.
Ooh.
And you can hear his like he's just like writing down observations, like I can like hear thoughts. Yeah, just all the observations he's writing down about this so far, and of the various mushrooms and plants in this tunnel.
Now I'm thinking about hobnails.
Okay.
Something strange is going on.
And you continue
Some-
on through.
Something
And-
malicious is brewing.
Hold on. I don't think let's not continue yet.
Okay.
Do we think that what's going on? Should we press forward or should we go back and camp for the night and address this when we're more fresh because we've been going all day.
So this isn't I probably the best idea. It's not necessarily dangerous to my knowledge.
Yeah, but we don't know what this could mean for something else. Because if we can hear each other's thoughts, who's to say something else isn't tapping into our minds as well?
And you're not hearing every single thought.
It's like a once in a while.
Yeah, like you heard very clearly when Hadhod said that about you, almost to you. But like other thoughts are kind of just like echoes and whispers.
Still freaky.
Well, I may not be a learned one such as yourself, researcher, but based off the reanimating corpses, the strange mode of light that attacked us, and the fact that we're investigating some sort of blight, I think this may be more than we're bargaining for. I don't think it is. And then whatever's happening right now is strange. It is magic. I think something else is at work.
Well, how else are we gonna figure out what's going on?
Hard.
What I mean is,
don't tell me you're losing your confidence. We don't want to be doing
I'm not.
that now.
Oh, that's not what I mean. I mean, this is not a research expedition.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You guys are in great harm's way right now. I'll look over to Raquel and Bodo. This seems to be, as my lovely companion and co-worker here is saying, I think that this is definitely going. This is initial research expedition. It seems to be growing by the minute. It appears in escalation and what we might be having to overcome here to figure out what's going on here in the Doral Woods. Though I would like to just re-emphasize that your confidence is rest assured in us and our ability to protect you. But I would just like to, full transparency, make that clear right now.
Well, I mean, the entire Doral Wood is dangerous from all the stories people tell.
Also true.
I mean, we're still within the Doral Wood. I've been on. I mean, I will be honest. I've been on edge.
The Doral Wood.
Every second we've been in the Doral Wood, I've been on edge.
You know what, Raquel? I've noticed. I put a hand on his shoulder. But you don't have to worry, because we're here. Boom, persuasion check.
Okay.
I'm persuading him. Oh yeah.
To do what? To calm down?
To ease his suffering a little bit. Hey, with a 5, but still up to a 12 at the very least. That's not bad, but not the best.
I appreciate that, Valroy.
I'm gonna roll to ground him in reality.
Seeing what you guys bested in that cavern. Oh, I have very few doubts.
Yeah, and also speaking of which, that raise, I know we already did it once, but by the time this is all over, we might need to have another discussion, and I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look down though and just investigate some of these mushrooms. Are they similar to the ones upstairs that we just were encountering? Like.
It's just a variety, like brown cap mushrooms, like those.
But they are similar.
Things.
They are similar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you like a couple of them you can recognize as ones that were previously.
I think we should push on and put an end to this mystery.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired, but all right.
If we don't get to the bottom of it, who will?
Yeah,
No, that's true.
Not
that
we can't be going too much longer. Even I'm getting tired.
I will say,
you guys have to be.
It's not a matter
Right.
necessarily are we going to get to the bottom of this as of right now. I think the topic of discussion. I think we should be rest before like finding out what this is, because I don't want to go in half cocked and get our PP smacked by something much greater than the last room when we could have at least taken the time to sleep.
Pardon?
What did you say?
Yeah. If
That's a figure of speech
Oh.
that Solomon does not recognize.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you said pardon? Okay. Listen, it's just, get our asses handed to us, Solomon. Come on. I know you're...
I said, look, guys, I'm running out of spell slots.
okay.
Wait, he said the quiet part out loud. Same, though.
All right. Okay. If you guys need to rest, we absolutely will rest.
Oh, there ain't no you guys. We're a team. Come on now.
Well, I only say that because you guys have been exerting yourselves much more than
Oh
I
no,
Ooh,
you've been exerting
correct.
yourself too, in
Alright.
cowering fear, but you're still putting in your end, I suppose, of effort.
I've
He's-
lived alone
he-
for 45 long years. Okay.
And now
You've
with that,
been out of a city. You've been out of a city for how long? I'm not holding it against you.
I appreciate that, Solomon. I think that's a comp. No, I don't. Anyway,
It's oddly specific because that also could encompass me too, Solomon, because I have two have also only been out of a city for a handful of weeks, at least for long periods of time. So, but I'll take that as a. Anyway, all right.
okay.
He's gonna go back to counting hobnails.
So are we? So do
In
we
my
want to
mind.
do we want to just set up right here?
I think we should go back a little bit because I think the biggest thing that changed in the last little bit was the spores. So I think we can maybe back up outside of this like, because I don't know about you guys, but like my throat's getting all like kind of like feels like it's collapsing a little bit. I don't know. It's getting a little heavy.
It's only
in here.
just like a little bit of a scratching at the back of your throat. Though.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. I'm gonna I see head back and I don't want to be breathing that shit in for X amount of hours, and the next thing you know, I wake up and my whole head is swollen and I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah, we'll head back.
How far back was it? Was this because we just came into the sports, right? And then we kind of stopped and
Yeah, you're like it took a little bit, like you felt that little tickle, and then like a couple minutes you started like notice the thoughts.
yeah, I think that we should definitely take some let's head back and let's go ahead and take a rest. So, and we'll just do the reverse. So me and Buell we'll navigate back while Solomon and Hadhog can be the kind of the back now. We'll be at the front. We'll just navigate back to where the air kind of feels a little bit cleaner, at least less muggy. And then we can go ahead and set up camp. And I'm gonna go ahead and bust out the bedroll.
Okay.
While Solomon obviously takes out his 2-man tent that he's been lugging around this entire time.
It doesn't cucumber me, so I'm carrying it.
It's about the width of the tunnel. Now that you're thinking about bedding down, Solomon, you realize that the tent is probably not going to fit well in this tunnel. But you still have your bedroll.
Can I find a way to set up the tent to reassure the two researchers, give that to them, and then just sleep on like the opposite end? So we've got tent in the middle and then party members on either side.
Yeah, you could go ahead and do that. Yeah, it's mostly it was just going to kind of be a little bit hard. But
It like feels like the exact width, so it'd be a little bit hard to navigate around. We'll have to step on the tent to get around it, but
yeah, there's actually it's a 2-door tent, one on one side, one on the other.
oh hell, let's go through them, stepping on them as we go through.
I always thought 2-man tents in this were like, because of how light they are, I always thought they were more like a lean-to kind of deal where it's like big enough.
Yeah, I'm thinking
It's big
longer
enough to
tents.
like, yeah, it's big enough where you could like crouch and get into it, but it's not more than like 3.5 feet off the ground. Like you'd be on your hands and knees crawling in.
A 2-man tent is just a wide hide. And some sticks.
Yeah. I guess it's not like the you don't have to bend the little bendy supporting rods and sit them through and then
no zippers,
stake them down.
No mesh.
No, this is your world, bro. You can have your modern 21st century tents in your fantasy setting.
Plumbing within the tents. Now he's back. I'm gonna wait for him for a second.
Okay.
He pulls out the Gore-Tex baby cover.
All right.
If we're bedding down for the night, I'm going to
Well, hold on. Okay.
holding.
You guys decide to head back, and after those couple minutes of walking back, it starts to the scratch in your throat. It starts to go away, but for several minutes, you can still hear like that echoing in your head. But after several more, it does fade away back to just yourself within your head. And so
You heard one the last one you heard, Solomon, was I wonder how his old ass knees are holding up from Valerie. And then that's the last one you'll hear.
I have half a mind to club him with my stick.
Why are you looking at me like that, Solomon? I kind of look like suspiciously as if he might have heard my final thought. Real quick though, I think
nothing. There was a worm or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Of course. Hey, I think we should definitely have post a watch tonight. I think
definitely.
We should all rotate shifts.
I can take first shift. Raquel says. I know I have been doing poorly, or whatever shift anyone does not want.
Raquel, listen, friend, you're doing great. I give it a thumbs up. You can take first watch though. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna lay down my bedroll.
All right. Yeah, he lays out his bedroll, pulls out whatever papers papers he wants to pour over. Does anyone want to do anything else before bedding down?
The only thing I want to preface, which doesn't really, is I want to do my loot strings, but that's while during my watch.
Yeah.
So that's not right now.
If there's like one like decently big action you want to do during this long rest, go ahead and do. Yeah, you can go ahead and like do it during your watch or something.
Okay.
No, I mean I just agree to a watch, and before I go to sleep, I'm gonna use the digging equipment to kind of dig into the wall a little bit, and then I'm gonna use my cloak to cover me, so I just become the wall.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use my cartoonishly large quill to log entries in my giant journal.
Does your journal light on fire as you're writing?
It's not that cool.
Oh.
It's not that much heat coming out.
Are you just like journaling the happening?
Just the journey.
Okay.
Well, I think it should be Raquel, and then I guess Beal will go next, and then Valroy, and then whoever else. I think we need 4 shifts, or I guess we could do all of us for to make it not so long. But everyone, if we need at least 4 for 2 hours, 4 shifts for 2 hours of chill. So Raquel, Beal, me.
I observe from my foxhole.
Bodo says,
"You entrench yourself in the cave."
I'll take that fourth or the last shift.
Sounds good. I think we should definitely let our dwarves here, take the night, considering they've been our guides for the majority of our venture here. So I think that seems only fair.
All right.
And I know Grandpa needs his beauty sleep, and I'll smile.
I'm gonna smile back and just agree because I do.
So I'm gonna smile back and then cast fireball.
For real.
I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, just color spray him one last time before I go to bed.
He said,
"Yeah, you got 2 spell slots before bed."
Bro, you already know color spray makes that noise when you cast it.
I just imagine it's just white noise. It's just ringing.
Yeah, this static on the TV.
Oh god.
Dude. So true.
All right. Yeah, all right. If no one else is doing anything, you guys all bed down. Rykel takes first watch.
Do it. Hopefully he doesn't get abducted in the middle of the night by glowworms.
Yeah, you get Balroy. With your shift, you get woken up by a glowworm.
Oh,
says-
shit!
Hey, Rykel's dead. No.
Oh, yo, am I hallucinating? Yo, your boys got smoked. You know your boy? Yeah, we ate him.
Yeah, you managed to fall asleep pretty quickly within your bedroll, and after a while, you're woken up with a start. Rykel, he's shaking your shoulder pretty gently, but
What's up?
yeah, it's. You said you were gonna take this next watch, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
All right.
you're good. Thank you. Anything to note during your rest, or your watch?
I didn't see nothing. You know, there was like a glowworm crawling, but
All right.
That's
Where did you see that? Where'd you see it?
down the way.
I'm gonna look. Can I see it?
Oh, this was an hour ago.
Oh, okay.
But-
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
You never know. You never know. It could be a shooter out here. You gotta be careful.
Anything you need before your shift?
No, I'm good. You get some rest.
Go
Get out my.
Good night, Valerie.
Good night. Good night.
He's gonna go sidle into his bag.
Hell yeah. Perception. God. Power Pete
there goes that
Power Pete is playing Tailspire. That's what popped up when he disconnected.
Oh, dude, my shit fucking exploded.
Bro,
What the hell?
I've been rolling.
Someone cast negative energy towards me.
I cast destroy this dude's computer.
Bro, 7. I need to get all
I
my.
cast Bane of Wi-Fi.
I need to get all
Brick
my.
greater hard drive.
You say brick?
Greater bricking.
All right, I'm gonna get. Hold on, I'm rolling like shit. I got a 7 total for perception, but I'm getting all my 20s out so I can put them on a 20, so that way I can give the good energy back into them, so they treat me right.
Okay.
7 for perception as I'm looking around. But I do. It's probably reflects because first of all, I'm gonna be just like very invested in getting these loot strings onto my loot. So I guess I'm not really paying attention. I'll just have like 2 of the dancing lights literally just next to me. Just actually probably only need 1. I'll just have 1 next to me as a kind of is my little night light there. As I'm going to go ahead and get the strings swapped over. And then is there anything that immediately happens, I suppose, when I get the last string kind of tuned in there? And I'm just gonna like Valerie tries to be quiet, but he's excited to see what might become of this, and so he is gonna strum it a little bit. And being as it's a little bit too loud, he's gonna make his way a little bit down the way, kind of deeper into the cave,
Okay,
just to get a little bit of distance, so that he can kind of tune it a little bit. And then, does anything happen with this?
All right. Yeah. So you're fiddling around with the strings for the better part of probably like 30 minutes, getting them tied correctly and tuned.
Yeah.
Onto your loop, and then you're not paying too much attention to on the outside. And as you're working with all this, you start to like get an idea of what these probably end up doing. And from like that single like pluck you got earlier, you did feel like all like tougher.
Oh.
I guess like for that instant, you felt a little bit tougher. And as you get the strings back on and you strum it, you feel like a bit hardier.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, okay.
And after that sound dissipates, down the way, you hear ever so quiet, a slight little shuffle.
Down the way deeper in?
Yeah, deeper down.
Fuck
You hear
you.
a tiny little shuffle.
Mini.
I go to grab my sword, realizing I left it. Fuck.
You don't hear anything else. You wait a while. Eventually, you head back to where everyone is sleeping. Continue focusing. Nothing.
I'm gonna make another perception check, but this time only to see if I can find a glowworm.
Are you gonna look for a glowworm?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my rolls are on fire. 10.
You can find one in my pocket if you can beat my stealth roll.
For the remaining duration of your shift, you're on the lookout for any more glowworms that are crawling around, but you don't notice any of them.
Dang it.
Yeah, you only see like a shambling mound, 2 umber holds,
An
a
ancient green
beholder,
dragon.
Ancient red dragon, as per usual.
ancient red dragon.
I pull back the
3
curtain. I
goblins.
go, here, I'm not looking for you.
Oh
And I put it-
fuck! 3 goblins.
Dang it.
It's
Um,
3 goblins.
All right.
But other than that, the remainder of your shift goes on without too much issue.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wake up my battle bag of bones named Buell, my best friend, and I'm gonna go ahead and just shift him away because actually he's not even sleeping. I guess technically.
Oh yeah.
So-
He's just over there.
And so I'm gonna go back to camp and kind of like go to shake him. And he's like, "You having fun, buddy?" And I'm like, "Oh shit." Oh, that's right. You don't sleep, Buell. God, man, you're such an interesting character. Yeah, it's your shift. So, oh gosh.
Did you?
Hey, real quick.
Never, I don't want to RP.
Real quick. I heard a shifting down farther in the cave, beyond that point back to where I just was. So just keep an eye out for that. But other than that, pretty uneventful. It's like, all right, buddy. Sounds good. I'll keep an eye out. Get some rest. Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck myself back in my bedroll, and Bill's gonna go ahead and stand up and post up and guard. So let's go ahead and see. A perception here is gonna be a +4. Let's see if he's got what it takes to be a better. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's gonna be a 13 + 4, so 17 for Beal's perception
Buell's perception
of reality.
of reality.
Yep.
Back to reality.
Wait. You rolled it, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you 17. I don't
18.
know why I
18. 18.
Close
Or
enough.
17. Sorry, 17.
He does notice a bunch of the glowworms during his shift.
Okay, so Bill's noticing that Hadhod collected a couple of them. He's gonna collect a couple of them for him. So he's just gonna be walking. He's gonna have his sword like kind of like like tucked into his bag. So he's just gonna pluck one off the wall and go.
Yo.
He's just gonna drop a couple into his bag, and then yeah, he's just gonna be keeping an eye out. But he's gonna grab a couple of glowworms,
All right.
and that's gonna be the end of his shift. Oh, sorry.
Does he end up waking up?
Yeah.
He ends up waking up Bodo, even though he's still
I guess
awake.
he could be literally our sentry the entire time. But you know what? He needs to rest too, though. He can't just constantly be going. So he is gonna wake up Bodo.
All right.
He's gonna wake up Bodo and go, "Hey, Bodo." He's gonna have his mask off, so he just sees the skeleton.
Buell?
Hey. You hear like the clacking of his jaw as he's just like leaning over him, the skeleton face. Yeah, it's your turn. I don't really need sleep, but I mean I'm gonna just be resting just over next to Valroy. So if you need anything, let me know.
Could you keep watch then? And
He's gonna put the mask
can
back
see.
over his face and walk away. You got this.
yeah, he just sighs, and he's gonna keep watch.
All right.
All right.
I guess Valroy. Sorry, not Valroy. I guess Beal's passive perception, considering that's what he'd be using, is going to be. He didn't write it out. Wisdom, so that'd be 12 is his passive perception. Oh no, he has perception. Yep. No, he'd be 14 for Beal. So if that matters,
Bodo got like 19. So.
Nice, Bodo, big. All right.
Yeah, he's
big up.
I mean, Beal sees it, but Bodo's kind of just like during his watch. He's not really. I mean, he glances every once in a while, but he's mostly just like looking at all of the different like lichen, the mushrooms, the mosses.
See, it's good that Bodo has a watch. He's gonna work in.
Yeah, he's like writing things down, things like that, and then eventually, yeah, he goes around and wakes everyone on up. And he starts with Valroy. And he shakes you up.
Alrighty, bro. Oh man, this sucks.
It's still it's like pitch black.
I'm gonna immediately just create Gilbo. Actually, I'm not because that's gonna be way too bright. Okay. He's gonna do a couple like slowly over the course of like a couple minutes, like make Gilbo, but he's gonna do it. It's gonna almost be like a rise and shine, to the light. So.
Yeah, Bodo has like a small hooded lantern, and he's shining a little circle on you. He's like,
okay, all right, dude.
And and then he goes on to the next person, all over to Solomon.
You just hear the cracking of bones. First, you think of Solomon's entire body because he's so fucking old, but it's actually just Beal getting up.
Solomon, it's time to get up.
Right? Yeah. Okay. And
do we want to beat that? Anyway, and he goes over, he saunters on over, wakes up Raquel.
By the way, I shoot up with like surprising energy because I've had a good night's sleep. Because I'm an early bird, so I'm like immediately ready for the day. Yeah, I'm in the.
Valroy is rolling his eyes.
And he goes over to Hadhod, who's presumably actually no, he cannot find Hadhod. He sees the bear, who's still.
Oh yeah, Bertha.
He sees Bertha, who's still sleeping,
and then he notices 31 stealth.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Can he do it? 12.
He goes and doesn't wake up Bertha. Do you know where Hadhod went? He comes over to you, Valroy.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't know where that dude is. And I ain't worried about it. So he'll be here.
Yeah. Hadhod. Hadhod?
Hadhod, there's a glowworm over here.
So what you presume to be a boulder shift as I reveal myself.
Hey, oh nice.
To be Hadhod.
Yeah, like
kind of like a hole. It's like kind of like a little bit of like a trench-ish. I'll climb out of it.
All right.
Oh man, it's so early.
Where's the glowworm?
Oh, there wasn't one. Sorry. I just wanted to wake you up. I figured I'd do the trick, but then Beal actually goes in. He goes, actually, Hadhod, and he pulls out 4 glowworms into his bony hand. I actually retrieved these for you last night.
None of them are alive.
he goes, oh, bah, 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 bah.
Yep.
Yeah, none of these glowworms are alive.
Oh yeah, because they're in the bag of suffocation.
The bag of suffocation.
They're not wiggling. They're not. Are they even glowing? I guess at that point, are they still glowing?
I guess I don't know how exactly bioluminescence works.
But they were. Hey, you right now. Tell us right now. Is it working? Whether they be on or not? He's researching.
They're still. No, they're not. They're still slightly luminescent. They're not as luminescent, but.
Dude, nice.
They are still glowing.
They're medium rare. How about that? There you go.
Sure. They didn't get cooked in there.
Medium rare.
All right.
All right.
All right. I suppose we should get some food in order.
Oh yeah.
As
Let me go
photo-
ahead and actually get rid of our rations because woof, I am hungry. 5 days left. Yeah, Valor's gonna just start munching on some bread, on some dried.
Let's not cook anything. I don't think unless that's not a bad idea. I don't think it's a good idea.
Nah,
Right, Kel's saying.
I mean, considering
Would
the
anyone
ground.
like some berries?
You
know
I
what?
hold up a handful of berries.
Well, you know what?
Right, Kel takes like a bunch of them.
Is it a good berry?
These are good for long journeys.
Does magic fire create smoke?
There is a lot of plant life around you. That is all
And the real questions.
decently
That's a
wet.
good question, though. That's a
That
good
would
question.
probably create smoke.
I feel like
If
it's like
it's
this
hot,
fun-
it'll be burning everything around
If
it.
it's something, yeah, I was gonna say if it is burning something else, it is going to make smoke.
Right, but if it's just like
No, it's like the SpongeBob campfire where it's just underwater.
Yeah.
Hell
Oh yeah. But yeah, unless any of you do anything particular for breakfast, everyone has eaten. Now, I mean, take off another day's rations.
Hey, yo, hat on. What do you think? I'm gonna hold up the loot. Ring. Pretty nifty, huh?
Quite fancy.
I'm apprehensive to play it because I don't want to. There's obviously an arcane property imbued within these strings, so I don't want to accidentally expend
Play
that.
me a ditty.
You do notice that
Now you want me to play you a ditty?
It doesn't echo in here
Oh,
because of all the plants.
yeah,
but
because of all the nice acoustic paneling that they have around
Yeah.
this place. You want me to play you a
Play me
ditty? Okay. Start shredding, dude.
as you are all beholden to this glorious tune.
Can I have
You-
performance?
Yeah, go ahead and roll performance.
Come on, bitch. Natural one.
Wow, this guy sucks.
It's okay. It's not very glorious. It is a rather grating
My
on the
dice are
ears.
pooping all over me.
He probably didn't tune it entirely right,
That's true.
but even from the start, you feel emboldened and bolstered, and by the end of this playing of
Shitty rift.
of his shitty riffs,
I was playing
everyone
shitty,
go
man.
ahead and gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yo! Woohoo!
Hey yo, hold
Let's
on.
go. It worked
You're
out.
rewarding us too much on a nat one.
Hey, the performance was only for if it was good or not. The magical effect.
Yeah, let's go. That's my DM. That's my DM. That's what's up.
Just make it take away 5 hit points.
That said, you still get the consolation prize.
And do you use your loot when you cast spells?
I don't have to. I can, as a College of Valor bard, I actually can use my weapon.
Okay. Well, that being said, should you cast? I mean, you understand after playing it,
All right, yeah.
working with it a bit.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand more about this. And should you cast a leveled spell, every ally within earshot gains a temporary hit point, up to that 5.
Dang, hold on. So golden loot strings, and I'm just gonna say every time I cast a leveled spell using the loot, how like what radius is it?
Within earshot, and
Using the
I'll
loot.
determine that.
Every time I cast a leveled spell using the loot, all friendly creatures, I'm assuming,
Yeah, all allies.
all allies gain. Is it like a temporary hit points equal to the spell level or just one?
It's one temporary hit point stacking up to 5.
Well, you can only gain.
Or you can play it as a part of a long rest and gain those 5 temporary hit points
Oh, okay. Well,
for the day.
so you only get one. You only get one like total for temporary hit points. You know how that works? Like if I already give Todd 1 right now, instead of him having 6, he'd only get 1 technically because the pool is only like per pool of temporary hit points that you are like receiving. You can only have that much. So
these effects are like combined. So
Oh, cool. Okay.
the maximum amount of these temporary hit points you can gain from this item is 5.
Okay. Attack all allies within earshot gain 1 temp HP, stacking to 5. Right.
Yes, up to 5.
That's pretty sick, man. Let's go. All right.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Every time the user casts a level spell using the loot, all allies within earshot gain 1 temporary HP, stacking up to 5. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you and Bodo pipes up? Did you just? I haven't felt like this when you were playing previously.
I'm looking. What can I say? I'm inspiring. You're welcome.
Did you? Is this a new thing? What happened?
Hey, Hadhog found those like golden loot strings, and I attached them to my loot overall during my watch, and here we are. Looks like we're getting out. Looks like we're on the up and up, my companions, my friends. Can't go wrong with that.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we all prepared?
Badass. Honestly, can one be prepared for the shit we're about to probably endure and see? Chances are no. But will we overcome? Chances are yes. So.
All right.
I say we go.
So everyone is good now, though, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Salmon, Hadhod, Bertha,
Buell.
We're ready.
I give Bertha a nuggie.
A nuggie or a nuggie?
A nuggie. It's a beef nuggie from my ration pack. And then I also give her
Beef
a nuggie.
nuggie. Eats
All
the
right.
beef nuggie.
Hell yeah.
And eats your hand.
All right.
Oof. My temporary hit
guys-
points now.
Deflected.
You guys continue on. Gather up your stuff and head on out. Bring down camp. Getting everything put away. And yeah, after a few more minutes walking back down the tunnels, you start to feel that weird little tickling at the back of your throat. And then again you can begin to begin to hear like the echoing within your mind.
I'm gonna get an idea. I'm gonna let the boggle out, and I'm gonna ask him what he thinks.
Oh, good. That thing's back you hear in your mind.
I'm gonna cane him.
Yo,
I'm gonna cane
ow! Ow, yo, don't hit me. Gosh. Ow, that hurt. Yo, you're strong, you're a strong old fella, aren't you? Ow, get away from me.
He's
Hold on a
angry.
second,
Also.
I need to look something up.
Is it how
I would
much?
instantly kill your players.
Is it how? Yeah. Nuclear.
If my players die, is the story over?
Yo, I'm gonna add a spell
No.
called Nuclear Warhead.
What does it do?
10th level. It just
Oh,
creates the.
that's
It's just.
not
It
Tenth
just.
level.
It just emulates the Tsar bomb. In D&D.
Yeah, it's just a 1-to-1 Zarbomba.
Yo, would you rather time stop or nuke it, or have a continent be erased?
Yeah,
Your
sixth
choice.
level freaking like battle hind
Solomon,
strafing run. All right, what's up?
you let him out, and he makes his weird little as he's walking
I
around
love
looking at
that.
things. And then you like do you say that to him? Or
Yeah,
do,
I'm gonna be
do you
like,
say
"Hey,
what do you? All right, yeah.
I say like, what's on your mind?
And he just goes,
Okay,
And-
so I can't
and then he turns around and walks off. And in the back of your head, you can start to hear like echoes of like, hey, bro. Yeah, you can understand that like it's probably him thinking, but you still can't understand him.
Okay. All right, well then I'll try and keep up with him then.
Is he leading you now?
Yeah.
All right. You guys continue on down, and he's he starts to have to like step over some of this vegetation, like climb over. Like sometimes there's just mounds of moss that you have to like step over, or maybe like a particularly large mushroom that he has to go around. And you continue on, and this moss kind of just like keeps getting thicker and encroaching. And now you are starting to see some of those vines that are hanging down, and so you're having to like part your way through it. And right as you get to like a wall of it, and you like part Solomon, you part this way, and now all of a sudden you can see a massive open cavern, and you can see, and you're just peeking your head out of it, and you can see those, and it's all illuminated in like a blue light from above, and you see massive mushroom structures within this, just huge like brown mushrooms that size of the trees up above, with caps that extend out like, well, almost what looks like 20-30 feet out from the stem.
Miles.
Dude, it's like
Have
that.
I seen anything like this in the Underdark?
You have seen like mushrooms like this, but not such a concentration of it.
Yeah, but not like all the freaking greenery to go with it.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
And you can hear like some water running, like just kind of trickling around. Maybe, and you can hear like what sounds like a waterfall off in the distance. Can't quite pin it though. As well, you see milling about hundreds in this massive cavern, probably several hundred to 1,000 feet in any particular direction, but you see just around hundreds of those mushroom men.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
And that is where we're going to stop.
Oh
No.
dude. Oh
No
wait.
way, dude.
No, we're not gonna 2-month gap us at
The
hive.
conspiracy exposed
Oh.
immediate
We're gonna have
session
to
end.
fight them all.
Dude. Oh. Dang. Another
Sorry.
hour, bro. Please. No, that's
Sorry,
okay.
guys.
That's okay.
I
I
got things to do. I got people to be.
No,
And-
that's awesome. That's awesome. No, that's actually a great point to end it on, so that way we can come back and not be too embedded. So that way we can just like jump back in, man. Oh,
All right.
it just feels bad, man. Though that we have to. We're gonna be on
We're
a.
fully stocked too, dude. We're ready for this.
Good thing we
y'all,
went
y'all
to.
are ready.
Good thing we went to sleep, man. We just pulled up into the crib, with our Glocks half empty.
Pull up. We're just already tired.
Yeah, just
Just like-
exhausted.
Man, I'm going to sleep. I ain't messing with this.
Yeah, you poke your head through. You're like, nah. You just walk away.
Ask me again in 8 hours.
Yeah, and we got temporary hit points, man. We're on it. Oh wait, hold on. You get I think you get half of your total hit die on a long rest. I believe. I don't think you don't get all of your hit die back
Yeah,
immediately. I
I
believe
believe
it's
so.
half your total per long rest. So
Okay, well that's all the ones I'm missing. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
so I'm back up with a 3 out of 4. Well, hey,
Nice.
nice, Nathan. All right, nice.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, my boy.
Unfortunately, in terms of arc episodes, we will be taking a bit of a break for just some life things coming up. So, but the middle of June, I know it's a long ass one, some ways away,
Yeah.
but middle of June, we
2.5 months. But we'll be back.
we will be back to continue this arc. But hey, and it's gonna be good. I'm excited though. But Nathan, why don't you go ahead and get us out of here? And
All right.
yeah,
Thank you, anyone who stopped by to join us.
Yeah.
Anyone who chatted, thank you especially. And
Thanks, chat.
thanks, chat.
Yeah, thanks, Chad.
We love our
and
chat.
hopefully you got to enjoy this with us, and hopefully you'll be here when we get back.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
True. Hey, and if you missed any of the episodes, just go ahead and YouTube channel has all the previous ones. And actually, if you're all caught up, there are other arcs on the YouTube channel that you can watch while you wait. So plenty of content to get through. So
Months.
How many others are there?
we have
Cross Trail.
Okay,
Is
so
there Red Mire?
so we have Terror Beneath Storm Sword. We have the Frost Trail. Full disclosure though, those two are when we first started streaming. I keep them up just kind of as like a nostalgia piece, but the audio and a lot of the like visuals are just not quite there. Towards the end of the Frost Trail, they started to get there. But the Red Mire, Great Blade Inquisition, and I believe now this one, I think is all of them. So we have
Heating on through the Frost Trail.
So we have I think we have four up. If I'm not
Awesome.
mistaken. So plenty of
Well,
content.
you have plenty to enjoy.
Hell yeah.
Should you so choose.
So choose. All right, friends. We'll catch you later. Peace
Without further ado,
out.
goodbye.
Post them in the chat.